Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's the Magician in at the 2 spot. And for the Raptors, Lee out there with Barnes. And there's Skinny. And there's the Bulldozer. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Anunoby against Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
On the wing, Lee. Toronto working the ball around now. There's the pass to Andrews. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Jesse Andrews.
Pass to Anunoby.
And with the move to positionless basketball, these players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
And he knocks down the first one.
Though he's still polishing the skill set, Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
That one is no good. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Here's the Magician. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Passes it to Lee. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint, here's Andrews, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Brunson scanning the floor. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. New York, no good that time either.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Nembhard's shot is good.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The pass to Nemo. Right wing. Fires the three. And that one's good. Andrews.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Knicks trail by 8. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. You look at Lee, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, the bulldozer. Another guy who can get a lot of points. Top 5.
Obviously, two of the hottest young players in the league right now, guys. I mean, starting to demonstrate the kind of offensive firepower that they can bring to the table.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Looking to end the run, and it's good. 2 points.
And if you're the coach, you love to see this. Anunoby creating for someone else.
Andrews passes to Nemo. Shoots over Towns. Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 6. Toronto grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
And when you take a look at the standings so far, is it too early, Smitty, to tell which teams are good and which are not?
Yeah, I think so. There's still so much left of the season, and a lot can happen. I don't think you can jump to conclusions just yet.
Shoot 2. First free throw is good. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And so he makes both from the line. Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Here's Nembhard. Runs in covering, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 10. Now here's Brunson. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And stolen by Barnes. Nice break. Here come the Raptors.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Brunson, here we go. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Here's Andrews. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 12. And here is Barnes. Got it despite fading back a bit. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's the Magician. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. And Barnes sends it back.
Timing and anticipation. That's how Scotty pulled off that block.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 7 points for Skinny. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's the Magician. No good again that time.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
All by himself. Jumps up. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's the Magician. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Pass to Andrews. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 6.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Brunson with it. We saw him with 39 points last game out. That's a 2 from Towns. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And with NBA's upcoming broadcasting deal, Steve, starting in 2025, a lot of streaming services vying to carry games.
Kevin, we'll see how it plays out. But with those additional media outlets and the bidding, the the sense is the next deal could be a doozy.
Both teams changing it up here. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Take a look at the bulldozer, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's Lee, banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 20.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Wright. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for one.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Pistons. Robinson with the block, and he gets it back. Now Bridges, still yet to score. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And it's Wright with the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 17. Swiped it away. Here's the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes it to Yabusele. Bridges gets to Yabusele. 5 on the clock. Right from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Wright's got 8.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The pass to Dick. Lets the three fly. And again, Toronto. Toronto with the triple.
And now it's Dick knocking down a three of his own. Grady ready to answer.
Bridges outside.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Here's Dick. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And that one's good. Andrews.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Wright. Popped up there for Robinson.
And what an alley. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Andrews, defended by Bridges. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Wright outside. Shoots it. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
Knicks trail by 17. Stolen away. 3 on 3. Here's Andrews. Up again.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Bridges, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter. And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
For Toronto, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw drops for Dick. And he makes both free throws.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Wright looking around. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Andrews. The shot's good. Skinny's got 13 points.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in very good shape with it. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Skinny. He's out there with Dick. Bulldozer is out there with Lee. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the rejection by Towns.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Both good from the line that time. Raptors leading by 21. On the wing, Lee. Over to the wing. From deep. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so here is New York after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy.
Oh, what a play!
Assistant, Brady
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. And the dunk by Towns.
Just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Here's Andrews. Anunoby sends it back.
What a swat from OG Anunoby. His wingspan is 7'2", and the opponents, sometimes they're surprised.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right, once he gets his hands on the miss. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
Here's Brunson. A rebound by Andrews. Raptors leading by 22. Dick with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Lets it go from 11. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Oh, that's blocked. The Raptors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And that one's good. Mamu Kelishvili. Mamu Kelishvili has got his second basket of the night. For New York, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Hart. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3-point.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the foul on Skinny. That's his first foul. Still ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And you look at Brunson. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Here's the Magician. He has 6. He takes it in. Yep, that one goes in there. The Magician's got 8.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Here's Andrews. It's rebounded by the Magician.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's a look at what's coming for New York. On Tuesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing. But it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Andrews passes to Dick. Pass to Andrews. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. 18 points for Skinny.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Andrews. That's a 2 from Lee. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. And out of bounds, it was Toronto gains possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. The Raptors in second. Number 5, the Knicks.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
And the Raptors call time here.
If you are the teacher, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who does what?
Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jalen Brunson. Barnes finds Lee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Knicks trail by 21. Now here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. Bridges outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
The assist.
Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to Andrews. The offensive rebound to the right side. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Towns. Bridges up top. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Here's the Magician. To the middle. Barnes can't get it to go.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And the best in Nembhard. Here's Andrews. And Anunoby sends it back. Here's the Magician. 10 points for him. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Lee left side. Pass to Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Jumps over Brunson. And the Raptors miss again. Knicks trail by 19. Towns, the pass to the Magician. Now here's Brunson. Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Raptors. The Bulldozers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Barnes. That one drops for him. Barnes has got 8.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
New York calls timeout.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon. Now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson.
He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Back to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Andrews. 18 points for him. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Brunson, and it's denied. And they get it back. Towns kicks to Brunson. Down low, here's Bridges. Good D by Lee.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Knicks with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Anunoby. Fast break, Toronto. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. 1:16 left in the first half of the game. Inside, here's Bridges. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass to Lee. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. 51 seconds left in the first half. From deep, Brunson. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Nembhard. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Nembhard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. into the lane. The Magician. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Andrews, defended by Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. Andrews, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And so it's Toronto with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau. Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will the points of emphasis be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. From the get-go, it was Toronto coming out strong. Competing with a chip on their shoulders, they started things off with an 11-3 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. The second quarter didn't advance their lead, but they still dominated the half overall, ending it way, way out in front. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're just pulling down rebounds at will. Their aggressiveness has been dynamite, flying in from all angles. With rebounding, you assume that everything is amiss, and obviously they've taken that to heart.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court for the Knicks, we've got the Magician, Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Towns, uses the glass to finish the lane. Towns has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Knicks. Here's Andrews. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush. bound to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here's Brunson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 7 points.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Bridges, and there's the foul. It's on the bulldozer. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Knicks trail by 18. To the middle, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges with it. And now by Barnes.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes to Andrews. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1.
And that one misses. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 16. The pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that one's good. Andrews.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Bridges inside. No good. Shot missing. Toronto leading by 19 points. Out to the wing. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
to check out the stats for Skinny. And he has so many different ways to get the ball in the basket. Right now ranked 3rd in the league in points per game.
And going back to him being 2nd in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Here's Nembhard. Brunson covering. Out to Lee. Pass to Barnes. Rob. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Bridges for 3.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Nembhard. Good, nice job down low. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Andrews passes to Lee. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Count that bucket.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Pass to Andrews. And it's in there. The Bulldozers got 22 points.
Another bucket. Down low, they've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Bridges, and the Knicks good for 2.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Andrews, defended by Towns. And that one's good. Andrews.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Driving to the basket. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olney. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver is always taking a fresh look at the league and thinking about innovation. The in-season tournament is an idea he's championed, and he knows it's not going to be an overnight success. Some fans and players may ask, why should we think this is meaningful? He says we can create new traditions. Kevin?
Yeah, you got to think that way. I like the way they're trying to delve into this brand new world of in-season tournaments. Good stuff, David. Thank you. Knocked away. Here's Bridges. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Nembhard. And he goes up strong with one hand. And flushes it down.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's the Magician. He's got 12. Down low. Anunoby against Barnes. Brunson goes in. That's tipped. Here's Nembhard. 14 points for him. Took him no time at all on that one. 7 points for lights out. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows. Their commitment to contesting shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in for Jalen Brunson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Robinson. Here's the Magician. Takes it inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. The Magician's got 14.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
New York ball.
And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. And you take a look at Lee. Deadly on the stripe. Someone you do not want to foul.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
The Magician passes to Bridges. Cloak loose. Here's Andrews. Makes it off the glass. Skinny's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He has a defender all over.
The Knicks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And there's the pass to Andrews. Some solid defense from Robinson.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Andrews. He's got 32. Fires away from outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Pass to Yabusele. Over Barnes. Toronto grabs the miss.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nice pump fake by Scotty Barnes. He's pulling them in to get contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Yabusele, covered by Barnes. No good from Yabusele. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Dick with it. 5 points in the game. Takes it from 10. That's good on the jump shot. Dick's got 7 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Absolutely. The prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Lee. Count it from 12. He's got 9.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball called on the play.
And here are the Knicks now. Kicks to Bridges. Clarkson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. It's deflected. Here's Andrews. 32 points in the game. 1:02 left to play in the third. And that one's good. Andrews. The Bulldozers got 12 points here in the second half.
Jesse Andrews.
Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. Here's the Magician. And yes, it's good.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Andrews, out of bounds. New York takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Here's the Magician, covered by Lee. They get a hand on it. Yabusele passes to the Magician. A shot off that time. Good D by Lee. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Andrews. Defended by Bridges. Andrews passes to Andrews. Now Dick. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Toronto ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Dick is out there with Skinny. Then it's Barnes. Then there's lights out. And it's Andrews in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Andrews controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Clarkson passes to Hart. Back to Clarkson. Shoots over Dick. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Great job finishing inside. The defense must push Clarkson out of this area.
Barnes looking around. Hits it from three-point range. And now that's 35 points for Skinny.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Right wing. Pass to Andrews. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lee against Brunson. Back to Towns. Lee against Hart. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Anunoby. Here we go, all alone. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Brunson. Got a hand on it. Now here's Barnes. The pass to Andrews. He kicks to Lee. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brunson the pass to Towns. Good on the shot.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Andrews. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Skinny's got 40 points.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
And defense is all over Brunson inside, but still manages to outmaneuver them for the deuce.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Here's Andrews. And the rejection by Towns. Pass to Brunson. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And this summer, Jordan Clarkson opting out of his contract and a nice new multi-year deal.
Reason why GA coming off a season where he set career highs in scoring and assists. Time to get paid.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A veteran in this league, Jordan Clarkson is known as a fantastic scorer. Someone who can fill it up from all 3 levels.
To the paint, here's Andrews, and he goes in for the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. From 13, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Dick. He's covered by Clarkson. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And it's not easy to get Dick out of rhythm. Even with contact, he is that steady of a shooter.
Here's Brunson. And Barnes sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And stolen by Barnes. Passes to Andrews. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. He trains the quick shot.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And the pass to Andrews. And he drops it in from the low post. The Bulldozers got 8 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Clarkson. Lots of room. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lee bounce pass. Here's Dick. He's covered by Clarkson. Shoots from 12. Dick can't get it to go.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Brunson. It's tipped. They recover it. He blocks it again. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Yabusele comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Yabusele. Offensive rebound, Robinson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Andrews. Passes it to Lee. Over Hart. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now the pass to Yabusele. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Lee!
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lee. Clarkson with the ball. Now the dish to Wright. Pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Pass to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Lee with the steal. Throws it up high.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Right side. Here's Nembhard. Passes it to Andrews to the inside. And he gets it to go. The Bulldozers got 42 in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Clarkson. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's impressive body control. Jordan Clarkson just shrugging off the defense.
Lee outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Andrews, guarded by Wright, to the paint, And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Towns. Rebound by Andrews. Inside, here's Barnes. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Here's the Magician. To halt the run, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, a young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Bridges shot, good.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Nembhard, the pass to Andrews. Bridges inside. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Barnes, bounce pass. Here's Andrews, defended by Towns. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's the Magician. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Andrews. Brunson covering. Andrews passes to Andrews. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Bulldozer.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Here's the Magician. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Nembhard. And too long on the shot. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Towns, the pass to the Magician. Six on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. That shot misses. Good D by Barnes. There's the pass to Andrews. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.